He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice takes out Trey Clifton. Right. Right back to Jack. On the ball. Flicks it over to first and still gets Alex Hart.
Cross, get out, ball later. That's a fair ball to Jake. What a play from Jake Oliver. And that is destroyed. Tie game. 60. Going, caught and robbed from Sam Thomas. He'll throw over to first and double him up. That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Justice already took advantage of that. What a play over at third.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out. Jordan Rice takes out Trey Clifton. Right. Right back to Jack. On the ball. Flicks it over to first and still get Alex Hart.
Cross, get out, ball later.
And he might have just missed it. Caught and robbed from Jordan Rice. And that's a shot. Zach Hall, what a play!
He's advancing home. I don't know if I like it. Oh, down! He got him. Oh my God! It crossed the plate before he was there. Going, caught and robbed from Sam Thomas. He'll throw over to first and double him up.
That's in play down the third baseline. Peter makes the great play from Peter McNeil.
Oh! Philip Rosenbarkle walk off the season.
Get out, ball later!
And that ball is out of here. Walk-off home run, Jekyll. That ball's in play.
Going back, keep it, King! Back into the playhouse, makes the grab.
He's heading home. Oh, he's out. He's gonna be out.
I like it. That ball is absolutely tattooed. And what a roll! What a roll from Keaton!
Flare it up. What a play for Peter McNeil!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWA 2026 regular season action. And we got a good one for you today with the 7-5 Eastern Enforcers and the 5-7 Southern Stingers, and a big matchup between two teams trying to get right back in the middle of the hunt. Eastern Enforcers were the third team ranked coming into this week as we start week 5 for both of these teams. Third game of week 5. Southern Stingers still without Peter McNeil due to that eye injury. And with that, we'll take a look at the starting lineups for today's matchup.
Jake Oliver, Seattle Area Pipe Trades.
Joshua Gradwell, Evansville High School.
Tyler Clout, Hilltop Elementary.
Isaac Van Horn, Seattle University. Cole Brandt, University of Washington.
Eastern Enforcers, they do get back Josh Gradwell, their ace. He missed last week. They dropped a few games because of that. But no Cole Brandt for it. The Eastern Enforcers will see what they do without him over at first base. Let's take a look at the Southern Stingers starting lineup.
Peter McNeil, Eastern Washington University.
Jordan Rice, University of the Westgate Cougars.
Liam McFeely, Kimball Elementary.
Cole Blevins, Edmonds Woodway High School.
Nathan Jensen, 5 Washington.
Barrett Carlo, Meadowdale Middle School.
So no Peter McNeil, like I said earlier, but they get Barrett Carlo back. That'll be much needed. And they also get Liam McFeely, so some good offense there. This team will go as far as kind of Jordan Rice can take him without Peter McNeil, so he's got to step up big time as the ace of this team. We'll get first pitch of game 1 underway shortly. So here we are getting ready to start game number 1. Stingers taking the field. They're doing some last-second ball scratching here. And if you couldn't tell from the broadcast already, this is going to be the worst weather we've had in a wiffle ball game so far this season. Not too chilly, but when it starts to rain, we start to see some kind of funky plays out there. Cleats usually not allowed. They are allowed on rain days, and that's just kind of for player safety with the concrete on the right side of the field. If you step right on that concrete with cleats, it's almost certain slippage. So hopefully that doesn't happen here today. Hopefully the players are aware of their surroundings there, but it's always interesting when the rain's coming down here in Edmonds, Washington. There they are working on those balls. I think they're pretty close. But you see right there, Jordan Rice has done well in place of Peter McNeil, 2.43 ERA.
Spears home. Go.
Jordan, get out there. Get out there.
There they go. Josh Gravel getting a few extra pitches in. And then Jake Oliver will be the leadoff batter for this Enforcers squad. Jake Oliver, obviously he's won an MVP in this league. This Enforcers team won it all in 2025. But you have to go all the way back to 2022 when the Stingers won it all against this Enforcers squad. It was probably one of the bigger upsets in AWA history. As Jordan Rice takes off that jacket. Not a huge warm-up today for both teams. Kind of just got here, took a few hacks, wanted to stay out of the rain as long as possible, but they're ready to go now. So here we go. Jake Oliver steps in. Josh Gradwell throws over a few more scuffed balls. We've got the towels, and we are ready for some Monday night wiffle ball. Here in the pouring rain in Edmonds, Washington, Jake Oliver. It's only got one home run on the year, but 95 career, trying to be the first player ever in AWA history to reach that 100 home run mark. Playing in his 6th full season here in the AWA. Had some postseason experience in 2020, but he started in 2021. So here we go, first pitch. And that is popped up over to Liam McFeely. And that's a 1-pitch, 1-out. Just how Jordan Rice drew it up. Stingers are known for their quick games. Usually a combination of good pitching and lack of hitting. Tyler Clout will step in, looks at a first pitch strike. That ball's in play. Jordan Rice is going to come over, toss over, but there we go. We already got a little effects of the slipping there. Came out of his hand at the last second right there. Just slipped out. So just get ready for a few of those things here today. There'll be an error right there. And now Josh Gradwell steps in. Josh Gradwell takes 2 balls. That was another thing we're interested to see is how the command is for both of these pitchers here with the rain coming down. That ball popped up a mile. Liam McFeely will come right in. Nice call off there. Jordan Rice got out of the way for his stellar second baseman, Liam McFeely, and that'll hold the runner at first. Isaac Van Horn will now step in for his first at-bat of the game. 1 on 2 outs. It looks like Jordan Rice is just going to try the get me over strikes here early on. So far it's worked. That's popped up and caught for the out. So 3 straight pop-ups for Jordan Rice to get out of the inning, and we head to the bottom half of the first. 0-0 remains the score.
Jordan, you gotta, when you're done, you gotta unlock your phone. Okay. Yeah. Woo.
Josh Gradwell takes the mound after 1 week off.
Hey, can the chat hear me from here, Jack? Hey, it's Jack's birthday. Don't forget to shout out Jack for his 29th birthday. Yeah. This far down?
Okay, so here we go, ready to start. Josh Gradwell will step in. That's outside to Jordan Rice, ball one. That ball's in play over Josh Gradwell. Jake Oliver's going to come over instead, throw it, and it goes away. So Jordan Rice is on there with a single. And now Liam McFeely will step in. Outside, ball one. Top of the zone, 1-1. That's low, 2-1 count. That ball's hit over but foul. 2-2. Outside, so we got a full count now to Liam McFeely. Does well to fight that one off. It's pretty close there, not sure if it would have hit.
That was one of those like off the hand, you're like, ah. Just barely got it.
That hits the top of the zone right at 60 miles per hour. A perfect pitch for the first out. So now Barrett Carlo will step in, ball one. Two and oh. That ball's popped up out of play. Jake Oliver's right there. He'll make the play, and Jordan Rice is going to tag. Very close, but a productive out. Now Cole Blevins will now step in. So there's a strike right there, 1-1 count. There's a nice looking pitch right there for the second strike. Cole Blevins. Got him swinging strike three. So after a little bit of turbulence on the base path, Josh Gradwell gets back to his true form, and we head to the second inning.
Thank you. It's crazy. You did the same game I did, and it was literally like a month and like a week.
Okay, I didn't know how much time, but
it really feels like months.
It's almost like keep your hand up here.
Okay, so here we go. Already in the second inning here, 0-0 the score here. Jake Oliver stepping in. Jordan Rice with the ball down low. Usually with the, oh, that's a crazy looking knuckleball. Usually with the rain issues. It's that ball swinging a miss right there, 2-1. We expect lower production from the offense on both teams. 3-1. That ball's hit just foul. Full count, misses low, and now Jake Oliver is on with a walk. Tyler Clout will step in again. Reached on base after ball went to the pitcher. And that's outside, ball one. That ball popped straight up, kind of in no man's land. He can't make the play. He'll throw. Miss Jake Oliver. He misses the base. He has to step on it, and he'll get all the way in at third. So after all that, Tyler Clout is in at second base. It's always kind of a dangerous situation for the fielders when it drops in that no man's land. The second baseman too far back. He couldn't recover quick enough. And after all that, Josh Gradwell will step in a big opportunity here. That ball hit up a mile, does not hit the trees. Jake Oliver's going to tag and score. So a nice little sacrifice fly there from Josh Gradwell. I think in any other weather, that would have been a 3-run home run. And it's a 1-0 game now. That ball's hit over to Cole Blevins. He'll catch it, throw over to Jordan Rice to get the second out. Tyler will advance over to third base. So 2 productive outs there. And now Jake Oliver will step in. He's going to use a towel on the bat here, trying to get as most grip as possible. Ball one. 2-0. Tyler Clout on third is on deck. It seems like whenever Jake Oliver steps in, Jordan Rice doesn't want to leave anything over the plate, somewhat pitching around him. That ball popped straight up to Cole Blevins, and they get out of the inning, but the enforcers bring one across. 1-0 is the score. So Jordan Rice will lead it off here in the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 game now after the sacrifice fly from the pitcher, Josh Gradwell. And that first pitch is out of play. Findable. It was a pitch, but 61 on the gun, so it'll remain 0-1. Jordan Rice reached on his first plate appearance of the game. Josh Gradwell will miss outside. 1-1 count. That ball's in play. A little bit of slippage there. Jake Oliver will make the play. Check on Josh Gradwell there. Already the second slippage we've seen in this weather. Oof. Maybe make sure that hammy's doing okay. But Jake Oliver gets redemption over at third base. He had a similar play first time with Jordan Rice, was unable to make the throw. Now Liam McFeely will step in. Struck out on a crazy pitch that hit the top of the zone. His first plate appearance. Big hack, just fouls it off. 0-1. That ball popped up, playable. Tyler Clout will make the play. Nice range there for the second out. And they're just going through the hitters right now. Barrett Carlo will now step in. Some good contact for this Stingers team, but unfortunately in this weather, it's just not flying how it normally would. Another victim of the flyout steps to the plate, Barrett Carlo. Nice take right there. There's a strike, but 61 on the gun. So it'll remain 0-2. 3-0 count. And he lets that one drop for ball 4. Barrett Carlo gets on base. Now Cole Blevins will step in. Cole Blevins struck out in his first plate appearance. He's got 1 home run on the year. That ball sails outside, 1-0. Already in the bottom of the second inning. Swinging out in front of that one, 1-1 count. Jordan Rice would be on deck. And the EFIS pitches are not working well here in this rain game. Fouls that one straight back. Evens the count, 2-2. That ball's in play, and that'll remain in the foul ball area right there. So 2-2 remains the count. Josh Gradwell needs one more pitch to get out of this inning. Thought about it, does not go. Nice at bat here from Cole Blevins, full count. Whoa. Nice little safety swing right there. Almost takes out one of our fans. That ball popped up to Tyler Clout, and he'll make the play. So a nice job right there to get out of the inning. We head to the top of the third. 1-0 remains the score. Tyler Clout will step in after 2 quality plays. That ball's hit hard over to Liam McFeely. He'll knock it down, throw over to first, and that one sails, and it's on the roof, so he gets 1 extra base. And that's usually a automatic throw for Liam McFeely. Must have been a little bit of a rain situation there as it just kind of flew on him there. And just like that, what would have been an out, Tyler Clout in scoring position. Josh Gradwell will step in, responsible for the first run of the day with that sacrifice fly. That ball's over to Barrett Carlo. He'll knock it down and throw, and that ball gets away too. Tyler Clout's coming home, and he's in there. The rain is having an immense effect on the throwing over to first base, as another run will score via the error. 2-0 now the score. Josh Gradwell's got a pair of ribbies. And that ball's popped up right to Jordan Rice for the first out. Jordan Rice has done well to elicit a lot of pop-ups. Just been getting a little unfortunate with this defense behind him here today. Now Jake Oliver will step in. Knuckleball misses inside. Does not go. 2-0 count. Knuckleball hits the top of the zone. 2-1. Jordan Rice can get that thing working here today. Goes right back to it. 2-2. That ball's hit over to Cole Blevins. Stops, throws to Jordan Rice. He gets the out. We'll take a look at the replay. You do have replay systems in place, but okay, beats it by half a step there on the toss. So Jake Oliver is in there. The runner will advance to third base, and now Tyler Clout will step in. He's got 2 for 3s. Seems to be figuring out how to hit these pitches in the rain. It's a nice looking pitch right there. 1-1. Ball's fouled straight back. 1-2. A fair amount of rain coming down from the top of the booth roof. 1-2. Knuckleball just misses outside to even the count. 2-2. That ball popped up to Cole Blevins. He'll make the catch and throw it in. A nice sacrifice fly there. So a sac fly there for Tyler Clout. To give the Enforcers 3 runs. That seems to be a similar path. Fouled back. 0-1. There's a nice pitch right there. 0-2. Got him swinging right there. So Jordan Rice will get out of it. But the Enforcers add a couple more. 3-0 the scores. We head to the bottom of the third. Stingers need 3 runs to keep this going, 4 to walk it off. So here we go, getting ready to start the bottom of the third. Jordan Rice will lead it off. Nasty pitch right there. That ball's in play to Josh Gradwall, and he'll make the out. Seems to be a pretty routine play. It's proving much more difficult here in the rain. 2 outs now for the Stingers to try to make a comeback. Liam McFeely will step in. Got a strikeout and a flyout. First pitch, slider hits for a strike, 0-1. That ball going back. That's the top of the tree, and Liam McFeely's in there with a single. And that'll break up the no-hitter for Josh Gradwall. Getting increasingly more rare and rare to see no-hitters in this league. Isaac Van Horn almost had a play at it. Now Barrett Carlo will step in. Strike one. Potential tying run on deck in the form of Cole Blevins. Stingers have been known for their late game heroics. 2-1. That ball's in play over to Jake Oliver. He's going to throw to second. That ball's on the roof. We're going to take a look at the call at second base to confirm. Looked like it might have been late. The call on the field is safe, but we will take a look. It was a strike. Foot is in there, so confirmed safe. Runners on second and third after the error. It was very close. But as we've seen, might just be safer to not throw across the field in these conditions. And just like that, the tying run comes to the plate. Cole Blevins swings through that one, 0-1. Jordan Rice on deck. Nice take right there on the drop ball, 1-1. That ball's in play over to Jake Oliver. He's going to throw, but he's going to deke him, and he's not going to go. Liam McFeely, second-year player, already a veteran, was not fooled there, and I think that was the right move from Jake Oliver. And just like that, Jordan Rice has an opportunity to do something remarkable, the potential go-ahead run at the plate. He's going to foul that one right off, right at 60. It's never easy in these third innings. And Jordan Rice is definitely trying to make something happen here. 0-2. That ball's in play, through the legs, and everyone's safe. Liam McFeely gets in there, and the Stingers are on the board. Wasn't a gimme play in this weather, but kind of moved up on him there. 3-1 the score now, and Liam McFeely will step in. That ball's in play. Josh Gradwell's going to throw home to get the second out. Threw that with some speed there just to confirm it got there. Maybe a little bit of anger there, but 3-1 remains the score. And now Barrett Carlo steps in. Last hope for this Southern Stingers team. Nasty first pitch strike, top of the zone, 0-1. Comes right back to it, 0-2. Got him. Oh, but 61, new life. So it remains 0-2. Fixing the scoreboard now. It's a 3-1 game. Bold take right there. Misses high, 1-2. That ball in play over to Isaac Van Horn, and the call on the field is out. That'll end the game. We will confirm via replay. Was a well-hit ball. And it's too difficult to overturn right there. Call is confirmed. And we actually have an injury on the field right now after the game-ending play right there on the slide. It's like a shoulder injury. Popped out of his socket, maybe. But that'll do it here for game one. We'll be back for game two shortly. We're going to send it down to Robert, who's got Josh Grabble with him. Robert, take it away.
All right, Josh, tell me about how the rain affects your pitching repertoire. It's kind of weird at this time in June to have this kind of pattern.
Yeah, it's even if you throw the same ball 3 times, it does 3 different things. Not drastically, but yeah, you're kind of just gripping and praying at that point, but it's working out good.
Yeah, it definitely is for you guys so far. Talk about the ball movement off the bat for you guys defensively. It's been kind of affecting everyone in different ways.
Yeah, I think we live by dingers or nothing, so we're taking healthy hacks at it. So I think if we just slow it down a little bit, we'll get a lot more contact. I put a lot of spin on it. I'm guilty of it. I just like to swing hard, so we just got to contact, let them make plays.
All right, well, good luck in game 2. Keep it going.
Thank you, brother.
Back booth, guys.
Thank you, Robert. We're getting these lineups plugged in, getting ready to start game 2. Just making sure Liam McFeely's feeling all right. So update here, we're going to take Liam McFeely out of the game. Tom Blehouse, field manager, will be taking him over to Swedish Hospital to get that shoulder pop back into place. Not a great sight here. We've seen quite a few ER trips here early in this season. I mean, that's just unfortunate. I mean, we've seen so many slides over to second base over time. And that just kind of happened. We're going to take another commercial break here. We'll be back shortly for game 2. Okay, so after that, we are back. Liam McFeely heading down to the emergency room after dislocating his left shoulder. The Stingers will continue to play here, just down one person. And that's a big loss. Liam McFeely, a solid add for the Stingers team. We'll see what they can do with 3 now. But looking at the Enforcers lineup, nothing's changing here for game 2. Josh Gradwell will be back out on the mound. Jordan Rice, Barrett Carlo, and Cole Blevins are going to have to hold the ship with just 3. And the Stingers are just getting no help with these kind of freak incidents, with Peter McNeil getting hit in the eye with a wiffle ball. Now Liam McFeely sliding into second. It looks like it was his left arm that just kind of clipped the base and somehow dislocated his arm, which is very unfortunate. Hopefully he gets that thing popped in and he's good to go in no time. But here we go. Jordan Rice will lead it off after unprecedented break between games 1 and 2. So here we go. Rain continues to come down here as the start of game 2. Enforcers took game 1 3-1. They're the home team here as that ball's going back. And that ball is out of here. Jordan Rice avenges Liam McFeely for the first lead of the day for the Southern Stingers. After a long wait, Stingers are on top here early. As Barrett Carlo steps in, strike 1. So that's a strike right there. 1-2 count to Barrett Carlo. That ball's in play over to Jake Oliver. Tough play regardless. And he throws it out of play, so Barrett Carlo will get a second base. And that's what the result you're going to get here in the rain. Usually Jake Oliver can field that completely clean. Unfortunately can't there. And the overthrow will give Barrett Carlo second base. Now Cole Blevins will step in. This Stingers team playing with a little bit of vengeance here early after the loss of their 4th teammate. It'll only be a 3-person lineup here. We'll see how that affects them defensively. Ball 1. 2-0 count. Fouled back, 2-1 to Cole Blevins. Fouled back again. Evens the count, 2-2. A nice job there. Cole Blevins fouls off what would have been strike 3. Just talking out there, saying the energy out there is a little off with the rain coming down. Got him right there. Strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Now Jordan Rice will step right back in. He's the good news, if there is any good news, with playing with 3. It's that Jordan Rice and Barrett Carlo get a little bit more at bats here. Jordan Rice hit a home run in his first plate appearance, and he might, fouled off again. It looked like it had a chance and started breaking foul. So 0-1. Jordan Rice jumping all over the first pitches here in game 2. That one's popped up. And Tyler Clout can't make the play. 0-2. Every time a fielder goes for the ball now, it's just everyone kind of holds their breath after the Liam McFeely injury. Never know what's going to happen. That ball going back, and that is out of here. Jordan Rice, back-to-back home runs, and he's come to play here in game 2. 3-0 now the score. And the Stingers will not go out quietly, putting on a show here in the first inning of game 2 with only 3 people on their team. Barrett Carlo steps in, ball 1. Two and 0. Barrett Carlo reached on a single in his first plate appearance. There's a strike, 2-1 count. Got him swinging there, evens it up. Cole Blevins on deck. Nice take right there. Lets it drop low. Full count to Barrett Carlo. 1 out here in the top of the first inning of game 2. Does well to fight that one off. Bounces into the booth and out. As the players talk about where these balls have disappeared. Running low here in the rain. Outside, and Barrett Carlo will get on after a good at-bat. 7 pitches, and now Cole Blevins will step in. Didn't think we'd see any home runs today, but Jordan Rice already has 2 just in this game. Not even out of the first inning. Nice hack right there from Cole Blevins. Hits the top of the zone, 0-1. Drop ball misses inside, 1-1. That ball's in play and no man's land. Jake Oliver chugging. He'll make the throw and get the out, but a productive out. As Barrett Carlo advanced all the way over to third base. And unfortunately for the Enforcers, Jordan Rice will step in again. Already his 3rd at-bat in this inning. He has 2 home runs in this inning. No player has ever hit 3 home runs in an inning. I mean, the record for most home runs in a game is 3. And he's going for that 3rd one, no matter where that pitch was. Gotta reset his eyes there, 0-1. That ball going back, and it's gonna be fair. He just poked it out there, had a chance for a little bit, but drops down for a single. This is one of the all-time innings you'll see. Jordan Rice gets on again. And I mean, if it was 70-degree weather, he had a chance there to get that 3rd home run. Barrett Carlo now step in, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. Takes that one inside. Ball low. That ball had some crazy downwards movement. to get to 2-0 count. There's a nice pitch right at 62-1. Josh Gradwell on cruise control going very fast. And that's a 5-pitch walk. This inning continues to go for the Stingers. By far their best inning they've had of this series. Now Cole Blevins will step in. Had a strikeout and a ground out, but the ground out pushed Barrett Carlo into eventual scoring position. The score now 4-0. See if he can keep this inning alive. Remember, there is a 6-run cap in innings 1 and 2. Home run would end this inning. Let that one drop low. Ball 1. Two and 0. That ball hit into the gap over to Isaac Van Horn. He'll make the play, but the Stingers come to life. 4-0 the score as we head to the bottom of the first inning. So Jake Oliver will lead it off, trying to start a little bit of a comeback here against this Stingers team. Already 4 runs up here in the bottom of the first. That ball hit to the wall. Jake Oliver, and every time he runs, he looks like he's got a cloud of mud running behind him. Take a look at this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. There's a lot of mud coming off those cleats. Tyler Clout takes ball 1. He had a very productive game 1 for this Enforcers team. Part of the reason why they were able to score those 3 runs. 3-0. I know the Stingers are playing with, that ball's popped up, and that is a bailout right there for Jordan Rice. Would have been ball 4 there. But Tyler Clout wanted to hit there, so 1 out now. So I was saying that Jake Oliver's hit most likely would have been a single no matter what. That ball is inside 1-0. Big hack right there from Josh Gradwell. Josh had a few RBIs in game 1. A lot of sac flies we've seen here today. A little more rare than you might think in the AWA, but these base runners are a little more aggressive with the rain coming down. They're seeing that the throws on the field are not as accurate as they normally are, as that ball's outside as well. So 3-1 count to Josh Gradwell. Swinging there no matter what, full count. Bold take right there, and he'll get on via the walk. Isaac Van Horn will step in. Isaac's still looking for his first home run of 2026. Potential tying run already on deck for this Enforcers squad. That ball's popped up a mile, and that is caught for an out from Jordan Rice. That has kind of been Jordan Rice's MO here today. High pop-ups right to the pitcher. It's been working well for him. So already 2 outs now. Jake Oliver will come in. He hit that hard hit single in his first at bat. He almost does the exact same thing again. He's coming over. That was a nice little play right there from Barrett Carlo to throw it in and give his team a chance. Almost hit him. But that'll be another single for Jake Oliver. He's starting to figure it out here in the rain as Tyler Clout will step in. Big hack right there. Tyler Clout flew out in his first at bat on a 3-0 count. Big hack on the knuckleball. That's a tough pitch to lay off of 1-2. Potential tying run. That knuckleball, if that hits, I mean, not much you can do if you're a batter. Just misses again. Full count, 2 outs here. Check, swing, saves him there. Full count. Nowhere to put him. Does well to fight it off again. 8th pitch of this at-bat. That'll foul it off again. 9 pitches in this very important at-bat for Tyler Clout here already in the bottom of the first of game 2. Jake Oliver, Josh Gradwell, and technically Jake Oliver are on base. Elicits a swing right there. We'll go to pitch number 10. Does well to get this pitch count up for Jordan Rice. Already at 18 pitches. Gonna dry off some balls up there on the mound. Knuckleball barely misses, and that'll walk in 1 run for the Enforcers. Jordan Rice telling Tyler Clout he thought that bad boy was going to hit, but you can tell how much confidence Jordan Rice has in that knuckleball, throwing it on a full count with the bases loaded. Just missed by, looked like a millimeter. There's a first pitch swinging strike from Josh Gradwell, 0-1. Identical pitch right there, 0-2. Now Jordan Rice needs 1 more pitch to get out of this bases loaded jam. Just low, 1-2. Ball kind of comes out funky. 2-2 count now. And he's missing, but not by much with that knuckleball. 2nd straight full count. And he lays off the eephus. Another run will come in. The Enforcers cut the deficit in half. 4-2 now. And this inning will continue. Isaac Van Horn will step in. Had a monster pop-up to Jordan Rice. Jordan Rice hoping he can do it again here. Just high. It's those high strikes that you see right there that have elicited so many pop-ups to Jordan Rice. 1-1 count. Reload on balls here. Seems we found a few more after the 2 Jordan Rice home runs. That ball hit foul. 1-2 count now to Isaac Van Horn. Step out. Stingers run out of opportunities to steal games from this very impressive Enforcer squad. Knuckleball misses high. 2-2. That ball hit hard over to Barrett Carlo, and he'll step on second. Call on the field is out. We'll take the look at the replay. And it's impossible to tell with the pitcher there. So the call is out. We can't confirm via the replay. So that'll do it for the bottom of the first. We head to the top of the second, 4-2 the score. Jordan Rice, the man of this game so far, will step in. Did well to get his team out of that second inning with the bases loaded. 2 runs came across, but he's offensively just on a roll here in game 2. 3 for 3, 2 home runs and a single. It's only the second inning. Might be a record, 3 hits in 1 inning. Ball 1. High, 2-0. Three out. There's a strike right down the middle. Josh Gradwell, rightfully so, pitching a little more carefully this time with Jordan Rice. He did not go. And then Jordan Rice will now get on for the 4th time in this game. Another guy they haven't been able to get out is Barrett Carlo. He's got a single and 2 walks here in game number 2. Don't want to put the blame on Cole, but Cole has been the 3 outs for this Enforcers team. That ball going back to the deepest part of the field, and that's out of here. Barrett Carlo, 2-run home run, and the Stingers get those 2 right back. Fourth home run of the year for Barrett Carlo, and he's up to a 400 average. We're hoping Liam McFeely's okay with that shoulder, but that has for sure jump-started this Stingers team. 1-0 to Cole Blevins. That ball's popped up a mile onto the house. Cole's hit that house quite a few times. And it's not very often you see Josh Gradwell running into trouble. It's always a Cy Young frontrunners. That's over to Jake Oliver, and he will throw for the out. He almost ran it there. Not a bad strategy with the way these throws have been going across the mound. And just like that, Jordan Rice is right back up. He might have a million at-bats here, especially if him and Barrett Carlo keep getting on base. That ball going back deep, but at the wall is Isaac Van Horn, so it is possible to get Jordan Rice out. 2 outs. Ball 1. Barrett Carlo's been Very patient with these pitches from Josh Gradwell, something not many batters can do. Josh Gradwell very good at getting batters to swing. Does not go, and that is a 4-pitch walk, so he's on again. Cole Blevins will now step in. Most batters kind of run into what Cole Blevins is running into right now when facing Josh Gradwell. Just a lot of swing and miss. He's found him off, but a quick 0-2 count with 2 outs. Josh Gradwell needs one more pitch to get out of this inning. Relatively quick inning. And the enforcers can try to get to work again. Three straight foul balls from Cole Blevins. Starting to size up Josh Gradwell. Inside. Two and 2 count with who else but Jordan Rice on deck. Great take, low, full count to Cole Blevins. Stingers already have 5 hits in this game. We're not even through the 2nd inning. Fights it off again. 4 foul balls for Cole Blevins. Got him swinging after all of that. And we're going to head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. 6-2 is the score.
That's the worst. Through my shoulder, something's hit me. Yeah. I think I'm dislocating it. Then, yeah.
Jake Oliver will step in here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Only hits in the game so far for Jordan Rice as that's ball low. There's a strike right over the middle of the plate. 1-1. There's a ball popped up to Cole, so raise his surroundings and makes the play for the first out. Cole Blevins won a few Gold Gloves over at first base in the early years of the league. Now Tyler Clow will step in, and he's got some gardening gloves on. We'll see if the gardening gloves pay off here. A little extra grip in this rain can't be an issue. Can't hurt, I should say. 1-0. There's a nasty looking slider right there. 1-1. That ball's hit hard over to Barrett Carlisle. Knock it down and throw over. And he got him on the... Almost got him. We'll take a look at that replay. I saw the reaction. I thought it was the other team. We'll see. Just missed him by a step. So he's in there with a single after all that. It was a pretty good throw from Barrett Carlisle all the way over at third. Gave himself a chance to make the play. Throw was a little offline, but we've seen much worse throws here today in the rain. 1-2. He's going to step out. His teammate's getting in his head here. That knuckleball just misses low. 2-2. He's worked it full. That ball going back and caught for the out. He broke that ball a little bit, which definitely led to that ball not really catching as much air as we're used to seeing after squaring it up that well. The Stingers will take it. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the second. Isaac Van Horn steps in. Nice hack right there. Fouls it back. 0-1. Nasty pitch. Top of the zone. 0-2. Not much you can do with that one. That ball's in play over to Barrett Carlo. He'll one-handed throw over. Call on the field is out, but we'll take a look at the replay. It was bang, bang. So call is safe at first base. Beat him by a millistep after communicating with the booth there. Was bang, bang. Barrett Carlo felt good about that one. He does not go 1-0. Two and 0. Jake Oliver responsible for 2 hits in this game. 3-0. Little late on that one, but fouls it off. 3-1 now. It'll be a 5-pitch walk. So another bases loaded situation here for Jordan Rice. Tyler Clout will step in. He's putting on the gardening gloves. So far they've worked for him, resulted in a single in his gardening glove debut. Might have to start using those in rain games if he keeps this up. Don't even know where he got those. Big hack, 0-1. Top of the zone, 0-2. Jordan Rice in the driver's seat. Froze him, strike 3. That was a quick 1-2-3 punch out there to get out of the inning and keep the runners stranded. We are headed to the top of the third. Stingers 6, Enforcers 2. So Jordan Rice will lead it off. We thought it was impossible for him to get out this game. He did fly out in his last at-bat. Now 3 for 4 with a walk. So you can continue this prolific game here in the third inning. Looks at a first pitch strike. That ball's in play into no man's land. Tyler's chugging. That was close. I'm going to call it safe, but we'll look at the replay. It was very close. Tyler Cloud did very well to throw it there. And the call is out upon further review. Thank goodness we have the replay system, because there's been some tight calls here today. That was a nice play right there from Tyler Cloud after we thought there was no chance anyone was going to get on, or that Jordan Rice was going to get on with the ball stopping. Tyler Cloud's been making some nice plays over there. Normally the DH for this Enforcers team, no Cole Brandt, so he had to slide in there. 1-1. Now 2-1 to Barrett Carlo. That ball hangs up for him over to Isaac Van Horn. And after we hype up Tyler Clout, he's going to drop the catch there. That's usually how it goes in wiffle ball round. I start talking good about a player. Not the easiest, I'll say. Definitely manageable as Cole Blevins steps in and swings for the first strike, 0-1. Fouls that off. Cole Blevins might be setting the record for most foul balls in a game. Easily over 10. Nasty pitch, strike 3, and it seems like every time Cole Blevins steps in, Josh Gradwell brings his A game. So now 2 outs here in the top of the third. Jordan Rice will step in.
Jack just passed his stats.
You just add 5 more strikeouts to Drew every game, right? Drew? Yeah. How is that possible if I'm not scoring?
That ball's in play in no man's land. Josh Gradwell will throw over. Nice backup. And Barrett Carlo will tentatively get over to third. And Jordan Rice is going to jump to second. After that, Jordan Rice is going to go back to first. He was trying to steal second there. Barrett Carlo is already headed home to take his at-bat. That'll happen when you're only playing with 3 batters. Now, runners on the corner. This inning will continue. Barrett Carlo quietly having a very solid game. 2 for 3 with a single home run and 3 walks. That ball's off his foot. It's always tough to tell where that ball goes from our angle up here. Usually you got to play it off the reactions of the batter. That's a nasty pitch. 1-2. A little bit of a check swing over to Tyler Clout, and he will make the play. So that'll do it for the top of the third. No runs come across for the Stingers. And at the bottom of the third, Enforcers need 4 runs to tie this game, 5 runs to walk it off. So Josh Gradwell will step in, the first hope for the Enforcers. Looks at ball 1. It's had 2 walks and a flyout here in game number 2. Does not swing at the eephus outside. 3-0. Rain continues to come down as that ball's way foul. Barrett, for a second, thought he had a chance to run over there and make the play. But it'll remain 3-1. Outside. 5-pitch walk. None of the games this year have been an easy third. So when the first runner is on via the walk, I don't know what the stats are, but I'd say probably about an 85–90% chance that they eventually come around to score. 2-0 to Isaac Van Horn. They're taken here late. Jordan Rice. A little bit of an eephus throw right there. Get me over strike for 3-1 count. Jake Oliver on deck. Tyler Clout in the hole. Tyler Clout would be the potential tying run. Nasty knuckleball. Isaac was already ready to step to first. Hit the back of the zone. Popped up right to Jordan Rice, and that is a big turn of events there. Looked like it almost was a walk. And just like that, Isaac Van Horn pops up to Jordan Rice, which seems like the 5th time he's done it today. Nice little throw over to second base where Barrett Carlo was. Nasty breaker. 0-1. Does it again. Jake was ready for it, but a little early. 0-2. Hits that Aaron Schofield tree. Does well to foul that one off. Would have been strike 3. Fouls it off again. Jake Oliver 2 for 3 in this game with 2 singles, a fly out, and a walk. So only has that 1 home run in 2026. Very rare. That is a nasty knuckleball. Froze him for the 2nd out. And after the leadoff runner got on via the walk, Jordan Rice comes dialed back for 2 straight outs, and it'll come down to the Gardner. Oh my. Strike 1. Destroyed down the line. Barrett Carlo is going to throw. And Tyler Gardner Clout is in there with a double. He was a little bit of arguing between the pitcher Jordan Rice and Barrett Carlo. I mean, Barrett Carlo was a little slow getting there to the ball, but he was trying to look over to make sure Jordan Rice was covering third base. He eventually got over there, but it was too late. As Josh Gradwell will now step in with runners in scoring position. Fouls that off into the bushes, 0-1. Really starting to come down now here in Edmonds, Washington. Just low. Swing and a miss right there. Jordan Rice 1 pitch away from getting a Stingers win and evening this series. Missed it, but barely. 2-2. Popped up a mile, barely missed it. Barrett Carlo's coming in, he makes the play. The Stingers take game 2. And we are headed to game 3, the rubber match. After Liam McFeely goes down with a shoulder injury in game 1, the Stingers battle back to even the series. And we will head to the rubber match, game 3 shortly. we're going to send it down to Robert, who has the star of Game 2, Jordan Rice. Robert, take it away.
All right, Jordan, tell me how the weather has affected you guys on the Southern Stingers side.
Oh, man, usually we play at least 3 or 4 games in the rain, so I'm getting kind of used to it, so nothing new for us.
Talk about the home run. The balls have kind of been, all over the place, but you seem to find your groove in Game 2.
Yeah, after seeing Josh for a while Game 1, started to pick it up Game 2 and just, put the bat to the ball. Nothing bigger than that.
All right, well, good luck in Game 3. Thank you. Back to booth, guys.
Thank you, Robert. And after that, I mean, AWA, never know who's going to win. You think they're just completely defeated on the Stinger side after they have to play with 3 from the Liam McFeely injury. Jordan Rice puts together a career day. 3 hits in the first inning alone, 2 for home runs. Leads the team with his pitching as well. And now kind of a more wild card here. Barrett Carlo's back. He's going to be pitching for the Stingers here in Game 3. The Stingers currently are at a 6-8 record after splitting so far. The Enforcers are at 8-6. So this could be a big series for either teams when it comes down to the seeding, as this Week 5 matchup is the halfway point of the season. 10 total games in the regular season. And we are ready to go for first pitch. Stingers taking the field. I think they are trying to stay off of it for as long as possible. So here the Stingers are taking the field. We are ready for the first pitch. Jake Oliver will lead it off. And Barrett Carlo starting to throw some pitches. He's the emergency third for this Stingers team. Of course, Peter McNeil out. Normally the ace for this Stingers team, but Jordan Rice has definitely held his own here in the early goings of this season. Both Jordan Rice and Barrett Carlo opted to not wear the hat today. This might have been one of the better days to wear it. It's pretty wet out there. Hopefully this is the worst weather we see all year. Is now Jake Oliver will step in. First pitch of Game 3. Strike 1. Benefit working for this Stingers team is not many people have seen Barrett Carlo pitch. As that ball's destroyed down the line, and that's a ground rule double for Jake Oliver to begin the game. So I guess Jake Oliver's dialed ready to go here early. Now the gardener steps in, Tyler Clout. He's had a pretty productive series so far. Gardner gloves might be working. There's a strike. Good to see Barrett Carlo really peppering that zone. Nice pitch right there, 0-2. Just misses outside. 1-2 count. Jake Oliver in scoring position over at second base. That ball gets a little far away from him, 2-2. That ball's in play over to Jordan Rice. He'll throw over for the out. Had to pump it a few times, trying to hold Jake Oliver, also waiting for Cole Blevins to get over. But it won't matter. Jake Oliver gets over to third base regardless, so 1 out now. There's a first pitch swinging from Josh Gradwell. That ball hit up a mile. And he's caught for the out. He throws home, and he's out. One of the all-time great plays you'll see there. It crosses the plate before and hits the backstop for the inning-ending double play. And we are headed to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0 remains the score. Josh Gradwall has just been getting super unlucky batting today. He's destroyed like 3 balls. He doesn't even get the sacrifice fly there after the amazing play from Jordan Rice. And the star player for this Stingers team will step in to lead it off. Rain keeps coming down. And Jake Oliver will be on the mound for the Enforcers, the Game 2 guy. His ERA a little bit higher than what he's used to in the 4s to begin this year. That's right to him. He'll throw over and almost skies it. Tyler Clout, the gardener, does well to keep it right where it is, drops down. But Jordan Rice will get on with a error. Barrett Carlo will step in. Got through that first inning without any runs coming across. That ball is destroyed, but it's that Aaron Schofield tree. 0-1. A little bit of an eephus pitch from Jake Oliver. Nasty pitch, just misses outside. 1-1. Fouls that one straight back. That was a loud foul ball. 1-2. Comes out a little funky for Jake Oliver right there. 2-2. Pops that one up right to Isaac Van Horn. Elicited a swing on an eephus for the first out of the inning. Nice play there from Isaac Van Horn in the rain, and now Cole Blevins will step in. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. And you won't believe it, another foul ball for Cole Blevins, which hits the house. Nasty pitch right there. 0-2. That ball hit right over to Isaac Van Horn. Step on second and throw to first for the double play. We've never seen that. 2 inning-ending double plays in back-to-back innings. Taylor made double play, and we are headed to the top of the second. Isaac Van Horn will step in. See if Barrett Carlo can get some more of that inning 1 magic. Hasn't found it yet. 3-0. There's a nice looking hack right there on a 3-0 count. Barrett Carlo, he's got a little bit of a slider, but primarily fastball changeup. Really relies on dominating that zone. As you see right there, that one's popped up. We got back to full count. Goes down the stairs. That ball's hit over to Jordan Rice. He'll pick it up cleanly, throw over, and it hits the brick wall, so he'll remain at first, but that's a single there for Isaac Van Horn. Pretty good job from Jordan Rice to get the throw over there, not throw it over the house. We've seen the difficulty today. He's already had his highlight play in this game. Ball 1 to Jake Oliver. Began this game with a double. That's a nice play right there. He'll get Jake Oliver, but Isaac Van Horn will get all the way over to third. That was a nice job to catch that backhanded from the pitcher. Barrett Carlo, so now 1 out here in the top of the second. The Gardner glove is back in. He's going to foul off that first pitch. 0-1. One and one. It's that back foot. Thought about it, did not go on the ephus.
That was crazy.
Tyler Clark had a ground out in his first at bat. That ball hit up a mile, staying in the yard. They're going to try it again with Jordan Rice, and he got him again. Back-to-back double plays to end back-to-back innings. We've never seen a game with 3 double plays. Don't test Jordan Rice from center field. We are headed to the bottom of the second inning. 0-0 remains the score. So here we are in the bottom of the second inning. So Jordan Rice will step in. Already 2 double plays in this game. That's a nice first pitch strike. 0-1. Seeing a lot of good defensive plays here in this game, despite the rain. One and one count. Fouls that one off. Jordan Rice wants that one back. A bit of a slow breaking screwball right there. Jordan Rice has reached on error. Trying to get that aggressive screwball to hit. Not necessarily working here in this rain. Got him swinging, strike 3 for the first out. Now Barrett Carlo will step in. Barrett Carlo 0 for 1 with a fly out. Nasty drop ball, misses just low. 1-0 count to Barrett Carlo. Just misses low. Jake Oliver can't believe it. Three and 0. .62 on the gun, so it'll remain 3 and 0. This team has been carried with only 3 people by Barrett Carlo and Jordan Rice. Does not go. That'll be a 4-pitch walk to Barrett Carlo. Cole Blevins will step in, had a ground out in his first at bat here in game 3. Slider misses just inside, 1-0. In play, he's going to throw to second, go over to first, and that is the 4th double play of this game, and that'll end the inning. All 4 half innings have been ended via the double play. I don't really understand what's going on right now. We are headed to the top of the 3rd, 0-0 remains the score. So we are good to go. Josh Gradwell will step in. Fouls that first pitch off, 0-1. Stinger's trying to keep it right here at 0-0 in the top of the 3rd with a chance to walk it off. If it's anything like the other innings, I have a feeling there might be another double play. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Lays off the eephus for the 5th pitch walk. And he's on. Isaac Van Horn will step in. He also has 2 double plays to speak up for the enforcers. One for one with a single. Only 2 hits so far in this game. 2 for the Forcers as that ball is popped up out of play. Nice pitch right there. 0-2. Got him swinging, strike 3. Barrett Carlo battles back right there to get the strikeout after the leadoff walk. And now Jake Oliver will step in. Double and a ground out. Ball 1. Fouls off a pitch inside. 1-1 count. Ball's flirting with coming back. Does not. Lands for a ball. Just a little late on that. 2-2. So we collect some balls. Slowly losing the ball supply here in the later innings of this game. Another ball comes from the depths out of nowhere. That ball's hit over to Jordan Rice. He's going to throw over. Call on the field is safe, but we'll take a look at the replay. So here's the ball in play. And looks like he's safe by a step. So confirmed safe by a step. And the runner will advance all the way over to third. Tyler Clout steps in. Popped up and playable. He makes the catch, and Josh Gradwell wisely does not tag up. You know, I don't blame him. Tyler Clout a little annoyed he didn't try it there, but I mean, when he's already got 2 double plays via the throw home, I don't blame him. Now Josh Gradwell will step in. 1-0. That's in play, and honestly does well to just not attempt a throw. Would have been a tough play to make, but that would have given an opportunity to the runner on third to score. So just like that, we have bases loaded for Isaac Van Horn at his first single of this game in his first at bat. So 2 outs now in the top of the third. Bases juiced. Ball 1. That ball's hit hard over to Jordan Rice, and he'll step on third. Another run-saving play from Jordan Rice, and we are headed to the bottom of the third, 0-0. So Jordan Rice will lead it off here in the bottom of the third, all tied up 0-0 in the pouring rain. And he'll take a pitch inside, 1-0. That is a tough pitch to lay off of. 1-1. Swinging there. 1-2. Nasty pitch just inside, evens the count, 2-2. Does well to fight that one off. Most likely would have landed for a strike. Another emergency hack that most likely would have landed. So 2 back-to-back defensive saves there for Jordan Rice, let alone the 3 runs he's saved this game to keep it tied 0-0. Even more impressive with only 2 fielders after the Liam McFeely injury. That ball popped up to Tyler Clout, and he'll make the play for the first out of the inning. So now Barrett Carlo will step in. Trying to end this game. Ball's high inside, 1-0. That ball just underneath it to Isaac Van Horn for the second out. It'll come down to one more out in this inning. Cole Blevins. Enforcers 1 out away from sending this thing to extras. Rain continues to come down. Big hack right there from Cole Blevins on the riser. Loves to first pitch swing. Strike right there, 0-2. Does well to lay off of that one, 1-2. Outside, evens it up, 2-2. See which team is the first to break this 0-0 score. Jake Oliver, already the best start of 2026. Might have to turn on the lights soon. Got him swinging strike 3, and down go the Stingers 1-2-3. We will head to extra innings. 0-0 is the score. In a series where no team is willing to lose, we find ourselves in the 4th inning extras. The rain coming down. Could be very easy for just one team to just say, hey, screw it, we're giving up, getting out of here, but no team has done that. We've seen 4 double plays that have prevented any runs that could have come across, but here we are still all tied up, 0-0. Jake Oliver trying to be the first person to get a run on the board in game 3. 2-1. That ball's hit over the head of Jordan Rice. Jake Oliver's in there. Got his 3rd hit of game 3. And the Stingers are lucky that ball didn't fly a little farther. Well, the gardener, Tyler Clout, will step in. First pitch swinging, fouls it back. Big hack right there on the changeup, 0-2. Nails him. 1-2. Does not go. 2s. That ball's in play to Jordan Rice. He'll step. Throw over. He'll have to go back. So after all that, that's where you run into difficulty without that 3rd fielder. A single there for Tyler Clout, and the Enforcers are slowly putting something together here in the top of the 4th. Ball 1 to Josh Gradwall. That sails high, 2-0. That ball's in play over to Jordan Rice. He'll step on 3rd, think about it, but does well to get the leadoff runner. One out now. Isaac Van Horn steps in. That's fouled out of play for Isaac Van Horn. 1-1. And both these teams are out here swinging, trying to make something happen. Haven't seen too many hits outside. 2-2. Isaac Van Horn 1 for 3. Responsible for turning 2 double plays for this Enforcers team. Ooh, that ball sails out a little funky. Could be the water. Full count. That's high. Base is now loaded for Jake Oliver. Jordan Rice telling Barrett that having 3 people in the field, having the bases loaded, almost advantageous because now Barrett Carlo can go home with the ball. Now Jake Oliver steps in. That's in play. Over to Josh. Jordan Rice, and he can't make the play. We'll take a look at third base to see if he got him at third, but it almost was another double play. He got him out at third base, but the run does score. So after all that, a fielder's choice for Jake Oliver in the first run will come in. They do get an out. So 2 outs now. Here in the top of the 4th, 1 run has come on board for this Enforcers team. And the Gardner steps in trying to keep this rally going. That ball's going back over the head of Jordan Rice. Isaac Van Horn coming in. And he's safe by a step. We'll take a look at the replay to confirm, but that almost hit him there. But the Gardner comes in clutch to get the second run. That was very close to being an out. Confirmed safe right there on the double from Tyler Clout. So 2-0 the score now here. And 2-0 count to Josh Gradwell. Thought about it, does not chase 3-0. Popped up a mile, does not hit the tree, and that'll do it for the top of the 4th. But the Enforcers score 2 runs. Stingers need 2 to keep this going, 3 to walk it off. Jordan Rice will step in. Stingers down to their final 3 outs here. Needs something to happen. They've done well to hold off the Enforcers' offense for 3 innings. So that ball popped straight up to Tyler Clout. And just like that, 1 quick out. Barrett Carlo now steps in. Fouls that one straight back, 0-1. One and one. Nails him there, 2-1. Just outside, 3-1 count. Barrett Carlo trying to get on any way he can to keep this rally going. We'll take pitch right there. Full count now to Barrett Carlo. Little pop-up right to Isaac Van Horn, and Isaac Van Horn's been electric over there all day. And that'll be 2 outs now. It'll come down to Cole Blevins. Cole Blevins, last hope here for the Southern Stingers. That ball's in play. Cole Blevins is going to run over, and he's in there. That will break up the no-hitter for Jake Oliver in the 4th inning. And Cole Blevins was not trucking very hard, trying not to slip. But on the final out, Jake Oliver loses the no-hitter. And just like that, Jordan Rice will step in as the potential tying run. Inside, ball 1. Two and 0. Three and 0. Jordan Rice taking these pitches, trying to get on so the potential go-ahead run can come to the plate in the form of Barrett Carlo. And that is way outside. 4-pitch walk to Jordan Rice. And just like that, Barrett Carlo will step in. Potential go-ahead run. Let's have a look at the champions for every year. First pitch strike, top of the zone, 0-1. Does not go, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Stingers have already broken up Jake Oliver's no-hitter. Got a rally going here now. 2-1 count. Jake Oliver just needs 1 pitch to get out of this inning. That ball's just foul down the 3rd base line. 2-2 count. Stingers down to their final pitch. Spikes that low. Full count. Got him swinging strike 3, and that'll do it after the marathon game right there. 4 turn double plays, and that'll do it here from Edmonds, Washington. And Forcers take 2 of 3, and we'll be back on Wednesday night. Cyclones Nighthawks to close out week 5. And everyone remembers always, dingers or nothing.